And don't need no sauce, no sauce, no sauce. No, lady, I'm straight. Then that food was seasoned good enough to make me want to put another 8 on my plate.
Yeah. What can I get for you today, sir?
Why the lights go down when he order? Yeah, let me get 8 wings, fried hard. I want a large fry, a small fillet, and a 6-piece shrimp.
Coming right up.
It's Chicago's Chicken Shack, located 1825 Roosevelt Road in Broadview. It's taking over the game with 3 signature seasonings, so perfectly blended you don't need no sauce. Call 708-498-6101 and try the fish, chicken, or the shrimp. Now, if you're in a rush, get the My Girl Ain't Hungry special, created by Shatira. Open 7 days a week, so call 708-498-6101 now. That's Chicago's Chicken Shack, 1825 Roosevelt Road in Broadview.
Gone wild.
Hey now, it's that girl Olivia. Check out Inglewood BU's new single, I Know Mama, produced by 99. Go get it.
Tell me why we riding through the burbs today, mama. Acting like we ain't 63rd today, mama. Just thoughts in my head. I never say to mama, she a whoops her every daddy too. We never play with mama. And back to the curb, we swerve no destination. Really, she just dreaming, we ain't know it then. She used to pick us up from school, show up, no reservations. Said we gotta see these cribs and they probably gon' show again. That she ain't gon' bad, but she gotta see it. Half feel be out the hood, I halfway not. I mean, I'm decent, but I could be out the park. Open with T.Y., so I'm halfway not. Silly. And I can hang with her any day. If I let my man breathe, she just wanna escape. I know we from Inglewood, where we sleep and we be. But if we check this at that box, you won't wait for the keys. You
Stream it now on all platforms. Go download it today. Inglewood BU.
It's the producer.
My Radio Chicago, a support district radio network station where it's more than radio. And you gotta start your day off with the morning jump off with your boy Chiblizz, the crown holder. You know I'm bringing those headlines, but I'm not coming by myself. I got my dope ass co-host, that girl Olivia, with the weather, traffic, and what's the biz. Of course, Showtime got the sports. You know we got the question of the day, and we got the livest interviews and giveaways. Tune in Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 12 in the afternoon, and Fridays you get 1 hour of power, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Get your coffee, your orange juice, and your ears massaged with the morning jump off. Every morning, right here, My Radio Chicago, a support district radio network station where it's morning radio.
DJ Clip, the low end legend. Don't twerk, girl. Don't twerk, girl. Let me see it. What up, Ed? 100 bottles, 100 models, head top, we in the building. Get it. Hey, so fat, I got a nice grip. She keep the tighter than the vice grip. Twerk something, baby, gon' bust it open. She make the pop, Coca-Cola. I like it when I face down. Shorty make it drop like the beat when it breaks down. Baby got beads, it's a pleasure to meet ya. She lay it on thick like bag of pizza. She can make it clap like she got
it is hump day.
Shorty make it shake like you having a seizure. Pop that like a balloon. Throw that like one moon, yeah. Make it clap for it with the stripping. Throw it back on your I be tipping. Hands on your knees, make it bounce like you gotta go. Trying to get it open like I'm knocking at the front door. Dump truck, back it up. E Honda, smack it up. Hey, so fat I need a lap dance. She be popping on the handstand. Don't twerk, girl. Don't twerk, girl. Let me see you twerk, girl.
Twerk some, work some basics. Telling me on the island he Jamaican. Serving for waitress. Out of mother little hype, he don't say. You know I run it up, no I ain't a runner up. How she talking when I'm the who been in front of her? Eat it from the side, might as well if I be sunning her. Tell them get that money up. Dick, eat a freak. Touch your toes to the floor, she a deep. She'll make a spin, he ain't cheap though. Shout out to my partner Bees though. Look.
Gon' twerk, gon' twerk, gon' twerk, gon' twerk, gon' twerk, girl. Gon' twerk, gon' twerk, gon' twerk, gon' twerk, girl. Let me see it. Twerk, 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 girl. Twerk, 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 girl. Twerk, girl. Twerk, 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 girl. Twerk, 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 girl, 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 let me see it.
Oh, damn. It's cheeks everywhere. That's how I see it in my head. You know what I'm saying? Cheeks and money and
Singles,
beautiful women, and
flash.
nice plush club. Just a whole bunch of stuff going on. All right. Big ups to Bees and Erica Banks. And guess what? Happy birthday to Mama Bees.
Yes, happy birthday to
Happy
Mama
birthday
Bees.
to Mama Bees. It's her birthday. And
out there in Arizona.
you feel me?
Okay.
And always support, man. Like Mama Bees, y'all gotta understand, like ever since we was like younger, you know what I'm talking about, like first getting into this. And we were throwing the different competitions at the Crossroads or out on Torrance or whatever. Mama Bees was always in the spot, Pops too. And then Mama Bees would even be at the door, making sure the money was right. She wasn't playing no games. You feel what I'm saying?
Ultimate, and I don't even know, she's not really the manager, right? But she is the ultimate mama manager, mama supporter, mama be there.
Yeah. So salute going out to Mama Bees, man. Hey, you know what it is. My Radio Chicago Support District Radio Network station, where it's more than radio, and we are in the building. The morning jump off. Chiblizz, the crown holder. That girl Olivia.
Hey now.
Showtime.
Yeah.
The working man. You feel me? Look at him. Got his cocktail over there. What is it? Seltzer water? Or is it cocktail?
No, this is ginger ale, and I had some leftover Bacardi Gold, so I made it happen. With a little lime in there.
Okay, you know.
The lime.
I see you prepping for that weather traffic. What's the biz already?
Dang, I'm behind. I need a drink. What the
I'm in the car. Okay, anyway. Let's say that. Okay. I'm like, there's no juice. No juice. Anyway, man, if shouts out cock, I'll be Fly Cool Club. I don't know
what.
The car. Because it's in the back, man.
He want to go to the car. He must have got a text message just now that said I'm outside.
No. I saw Showtime drinking. I thought drinks. I'm like, ooh, I got stuff left over from the pool party. Okay. Anyway, man, we are in here. We're going to settle for coffee and good laughs while Showtime sips his rum. Anyway. You already know. You know how this go down, man. Weather traffic with the biz, of course, sports, entertainment. And yes, we got the headlines. Danny Jones, happy birthday to your mama, man. You know what I'm talking about? Happy birthday to your mama. You know what I'm talking about? Mama Jones always holding it down, all right? Before we hop into these headlines real quick, let's go ahead and dive into this topic real quick. I need some clarification on a couple things. Showtime.
Talk to me.
I need, you know what I'm talking about? Me and Liv was talking about it this morning. Why do people, and I saw this question on Facebook, why do people who don't want a relationship do relationship things with people who want a relationship?
Dang.
I'm a little confused with that because, first off, let's clarify what our relationship things. Is sex a relationship thing? I thought sex is just
sex.
A grown person thing. You know what I'm saying? Spending a little time. I guess if you spend a little bit extra time than usual, would that be considered a relationship thing? I'm all open for answers here. You let me know.
I'm reading this question and I'm like, I know a few people like this.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. This is a special category of person right here because I've definitely heard this question before. Like,
this is that why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free type person.
Sale, what's the word, boy? What's the word?
That's exactly.
Yeah, it's like,
you know, I'm here. Why you gotta have a title type person?
Yeah.
Why can't we just be chilling?
I'm saying,
Why you gotta get all deep?
is that a bad thing though? If we just chilling, if it's working and it's not a title to it, why put a title to it?
Cause here's the thing, man.
Make it any more significant?
Say what?
Does that make it any more significant? Because I'm just saying this because I got aunties and uncles that have been together since high school. And I mean, they were together like 20, 30 years. Then that moment, 30 years together. Then year 31, they decided to go get married. And guess what? They divorced a year or two later. So I think sometimes a title can add pressure and ruin things sometimes. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh man, where do we start, bro? It's a lot, man.
Yes.
It's a lot.
But first and foremost, what is relationship things? Even the people that's online, Sal, Danny, Musical Genius, what are relationship things? Because I like going out to eat. I like going to the show. I like going out for drinks. I like having sex. I like spending time with somebody of the opposite sex.
Oh, sitting at the lake.
Sitting at the lake. Are those relationship
Going
things?
out to a party together.
Okay, I don't want to talk about the surface things because I feel like those type of things you could do with friends beside the sex, beside the the
you
intimacy.
can do sex with friends.
Liv, we ain't talk about your life. we ain't talk about your life. All right, we talk about the average person.
Snody, go wild, man. Help us out here, man. A listener on Facebook says, why do people who don't want a relationship do relationship things with people who want a relationship? Now, this is my personal problem with some ladies. I'll say that. All right. It's like I may do so-called relationship stuff with them, but initially they don't want a relationship either. Both of us go into this like, I don't want a relationship. I'm just chilling. She says she don't really want a relationship. We just chilling. Then as we get to doing things and hanging out and spending time together, 6 months in, 3 months in, then it's like, well, what is we doing? We doing exactly what we stated what we was doing from the jump.
Now all of a sudden you want to change things.
So I do relationship things, I guess, with a person that initially don't want a relationship, but then finds out they do want a relationship.
Let me ask you a question.
I know it sounds confusing.
No, I'm gonna try to finish this way it makes sense.
That's because you end up spending too much time with that person, and you need to space out the time so that it can still feel like a friendship.
But even when you do that,
well, not only that, you gotta remember.
I purposely keep some people at certain spots. Not saying, yeah, we're gonna spend time, we're gonna kick it. I may come over and chill and we cooking all that other stuff, but I purposely make time for other things, even whether it's just work or whatever, to make sure I'm not spending too much time in one area. And they still gravitate to you like, hey, what are we doing? Why are we not together? You playing, you this, you that. So go ahead, Showtime. I'm sorry, brother.
You got to remember, man, that like at the end of the day, we all humans, and humans have, whether you male or female or whatever in between, you got to remember that you have emotions, you have feelings. Mm-hmm. And after a while, you know what I'm saying? It's just like buying, it's like rent to the crib. You rented a crib for so long and you like, man, I've been from renting, now I know what this feels like. I want to know what it's like to own it. I want to know what it's like to have something of my own. And at some point, we all feel that way about something in our life, whether it be something materialistic or whether it be about people. If you kicking it with somebody, been kicking it with them for 6 months, it's natural at some point for them to develop, especially if y'all been consistent with how y'all with y'all activities, whether y'all going out or doing whatever, that somebody is gonna grow extra feelings because of the bond that you build with that person.
Okay, go ahead, philosopher.
I mean,
no.
Real, bro. That's why it's spacing out the time. You got to space out the time a little bit differently. Even though you say you hold them maybe at bay, but maybe even though you're holding them at bay, you're still giving them that when you do, you're giving them a lot of time.
Okay.
So therefore, it's still equivalent as to seeing them every single day, right?
Okay.
You know, it's not like okay, what's up? You know, it's like a 20-minute, 30-minute kick in, let's smoke or do whatever you're doing, and
True.
then you on. No, it's okay, we spending the whole
We
day
done pretty
together.
much hung out the whole day, the half of the day type thing.
Now you didn't. That's not leaving me at bed. That's making up for your lost time.
I want to add on to that too, because it's not just about the time. It's about what you do in that quality time with that person.
Exactly.
And whatever you do in that quality time to help build the bond with that person. I mean, somebody gonna catch something. You gonna catch it, or you gonna?
Especially, think about it. I think where the bond comes from is how long do you talk to the person. That's why I don't like talking on the phone to nobody. Ain't no bond being built.
But not even talking on the phone,
or like even hanging out.
Like if you hanging out and then even texting, like, cause you know me, I'm not a big talker on the phone. But I will text. If you catch me in the mode, I will big time text. You know, sometimes I can go without texting like that. You know, it's just off.
But no, I'm saying the like how he said,
yeah.
the quality of the conversation
True.
is where the feelings actually start to build. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long are you talking? And then what are you talking about? Are you talking about long-term goals? Are you talking about just the girl that you just saw walk by, though? Or like, what is that quality of that
True.
conversation about?
Or even if
what you know, like my favorite. Oh, this is my favorite, and that you start exchanging favorites and stuff like that. That's when it starts building a different type of bond.
So what about even like the support, like even on the support level, like, yeah, you and this person are getting to know each other, y'all hanging out, y'all dating, of course, y'all smashing on and off here and there, but the things that you may talk about even on the support level, people can fall in love with that as well, right?
And you know why? Because
maybe if they're not getting that support from their circle, but they, you know, not only are y'all having them intimate moments, but maybe because you are, you know, more interested in what they do, their career, and pushing them more than the average person may be. Maybe they fall in love or get attached to that as well, right?
Well, y'all know this. At the end of the day, especially you, Blizz and Olivia, like, not all of you can be for sale. You know, not all of you can be for the public to consume. So when you allow somebody in your circle to, you know, when someone's vulnerable enough to give you a piece of themselves that they don't give to somebody else, it's a natural inclination for them to feel closer to you.
Right.
Regardless. So if a woman's telling you things that she ain't telling you with nobody else while y'all out having a movie, that's a bond that's being built right there that you don't even know about, because at the end of the day, that person feels comfortable enough giving themselves a part of themselves to you. They don't give to everybody else. So yeah, they're gonna be like, you know what? This person listened to me, that they're able to, like, you know, get where I'm coming from. And then that idea of, you know what, this person might be somebody I might try to, you know what I'm saying, let me shoot my shot, you know, woo woo.
Stoney said they only act like that when the sex is fire. You know what I'm saying? But I agree, Stoney. No, but I think it can be a little bit more than the sex. Like you say, the believing in the person, the supporting the person, the vulnerable moments that they do have where they feel like, oh, I can't talk to my parents like this, or I can't talk to my friends, you know, on these type of subjects. But this guy or this woman right here, hey, they understand me. They get me. You know what I'm saying?
That's how side pieces are born.
But like I say, I get a lot of the times in my situations, and not just talking about one in particular situation. Most of the times I'm meeting somebody on an even playing field where it's like, hey, we both cool doing what we doing. We investing in our career. We got stuff going on. We throwing events and different things like that. So it's just like we enjoyed each other time. But then slowly after that, you know, a few months down the line, it's like, oh, I'm still cool being single. But you know, them little hints that they start throwing Showtime. You know what I'm talking about? You know, yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm going to throw a quote out there. Once the mind is expanded with a concept or idea, it could never go back to where it was. So once they start thinking about, oh man, I want to be with this person instead of being a friend, and you turn them down, it could never go back the way that it was, because those feelings that person had for you gonna never go away.
Okay, Red Ash is in the building. What up, though? What up, though? Where you hit? I forgot, you've been in FB jail. You know what I'm talking about? You've been in, everybody be getting locked up by Facebook. She say, hey, Liv.
Hey, girl, I haven't seen your videos.
Yes, and then she says yes. Okay, Musical Genius says sometimes people are just meant to be in your life for a season. A person who isn't ready to settle down might get somebody who is ready to settle down just to feel a temporary feeling of feeling lonely. Once that void is filled, a person's interest can fade if they just needed a brief moment of comfort, male or female. Musical.
That boy smart.
You smart, boy.
That boy smart.
You smart. We need to put that on a t-shirt. We need to put that on the damn t-shirt. Stoney said, like I said. Entice. Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. Good morning, Entice.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, blueberry.
What were we talking about?
Blueberries.
Muffins. Okay. Red Ash says, "No, I feel like some people are selfish and want their cake and eat yours too."
Yep.
But that's what
I think that it really is that right there. What she says. I think a lot of times that people are just selfish because technically you know that you don't want exactly what that other person wants.
But
right?
if the person is telling you that though, what if the person is saying, both of y'all are saying the same thing, but they have those moments where it's like it switches up.
But you know, when the thing is, when it slips out, the moment that slips out to you, when a person speaks, listen.
Okay.
Right? Ain't that true?
Okay.
When a person speaks, listen. So when it slips out and says that this is what they really want, even when they take it back a little bit, later. I was just nah.
Is it being selfish though? If we both putting it on the table. But I'm sticking to what I'm saying. If we both say at the beginning, hey, I'm cool with being single, but I like your company. You tell me I'm cool with being single, but I like your company, and we spending that time. If I'm cool there, is that being selfish? Because that's what we agreed to.
I think that conversation over time has to continue to be revisited. If that person feeling like they having deeper, like if one of y'all having deeper feelings for one another. Then it's one of those things where, yeah, you might not like the answer, but you got to be upfront and honest. Like, hey, this is going great between us. I understand that you feeling some type of way, but like, are we still here?
I definitely have had that conversation too.
Hey,
like,
I've been on both sides of this, so
let's have a transparent moment, like for real. Like, let's sit down and let's have a conversation. Because I do think those conversations are needed. Red Ashes also says some people are ready for that commitment because of their past, and it may be a trigger.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I get it. Topic of the day, real quick, Entice Flow. Why do people who don't want a relationship do relationship things with people who want a relationship? And I just thought that was odd because I'm like, well, technically, what is relationship things? Because there's a lot of things I like doing single or with a companion. Are those like relationship things just because I'm doing them with somebody?
Because single people want to feel important to somebody else too. Let's just keep it funky.
Carla Cash, one of my favorite radio people. How you doing, girl? I'm not ignoring you, Carla. I'm gonna get at you. I gotta get out that Aurora. What is that? Is that Aurora? What, she got the new station out there. I told you she got the office. Oh, Oakbrook. Okay. She says some afraid of commitment and rejection. So there are mixed feelings involved. Okay, I guess. I'm not afraid.
I think, you said you can't agree?
No, I can't deal with the mixed feelings. You either say it with your chest, we gonna go one way, we gonna go the other way. It can't.
So you never have mixed feelings.
I've had mixed feelings before, but that's what I'm saying. Like having mixed feelings makes things complicated.
Okay.
Period.
But complicated things usually turn into great things. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying at the end of the day, sometimes it can be. Sometimes it is a little bit, but like she said, it is that thing on the board where you want to be committed, but you just don't.
You have one foot in and one foot out.
Why?
But also I think the other reason why people feel this way is because the person that really wants it, and then the other person that kind of doesn't, because they got a lot else going on. Right. So they got plenty of other options. And the one that now has started to slow down and say that they actually want it, guess what? They options have become limited.
And when you say options, are you talking about options in people or options as in the outside stuff going on?
No, the outside world that they've been talking to. Like, maybe when you guys first got together, her list was full, your list was full, y'all was cool doing what you was doing. Then as it went on, she started getting a little bit more feelings for you, so she started ignoring the other people that was out there. And guess what? Now the other ones that she was talking to in between time to feed the time that she wasn't with you, now
they don't exist.
They don't exist no more.
Even the friends kind of like
even the friends, the homegirls, all of the extra people, those people slightly, probably, possibly, just she kind of maybe distance them, you know. And now she was hoping that possibly you was gonna distance your team, and your team never got distance because you okay with having a 50 million team. But then that happened.
50 million. Oh my goodness. Oh
my goodness. But the other person has lost. So now guess what?
I can't say I'm not. I got stories for days, man. I ain't saying
50 million. Oh no. Entice Flow says, hey. Well, I think eventually y'all spend enough time, feelings grow, so that's not gonna last. Okay, that's it. Because I think eventually, even after so many talks and so many, hey, we good where we at, everything is working, it's fine. Eventually people venture, well, some, I'm gonna say some, because some just enjoy the ride and just like, hey, I'm cool where I'm at, you cool. But some people do get a little testy and be like, you know what? I want something a little bit more secure. I want something with a label or a title. Even if it ain't necessarily a better situation, they just want that ownership type thing.
Oh man, I can't say nothing. I can't. I can't really. What I will say, being on both sides of the spectrum, it's real easy.
She's looking at him.
It's real easy to keep one foot in and one foot out.
Right.
But you got to make the decision for yourself, because if you don't, you will never truly be happy. You don't never want to be that person that's kind of with somebody. And at the end of the day, the older you get, that shit get tired.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you have to ask yourself deep down inside, like, if this person was to truly walk away, would I be okay? Like, would I miss them? And you have to be honest with yourself, because maybe you won't. Maybe if this person walks away, you'll be relieved. Maybe if this person walks away, you'll be more excited to go and explore more people, But deep down inside, we all know what's truly good for us. You know what that person brings to the table. You know what that person does for you, and you know what the other people outside don't do. So therefore, at the end of the day, like he just said, you ain't 20 no more.
Well, personally, I don't want any of my women to walk away. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Hey, you know what I'm saying? 630-465-0229. Check it. Don't you? That's right. Just stay quiet over there. Look at your phone. Look down. Then look down at your phone. She's gonna be like, he can't do that show no more.
She already tried to take you away from us once.
Let me tell you something. You cannot.
Who you think I'm texting?
We know who you texted, boy.
Yeah, okay.
I'm so sorry. What's the text today? You know what?
Won't be getting them big plates in the morning. You better act right, boy. Look at him. Better act right, boy.
You won't get nothing stuffed in your mouth.
You feel me? Hey, man, no, but keep the answers coming, man. Just another dope question. Just something to make you go, Like I say, just random questions that we come across on Facebook or in the world that we want to know some answers to. So why do people who don't want a relationship do relationship things, but people who want a relationship? There you go. You got all the answers this morning of what we feel like the answers are. And we still got to clarify what the hell are relationship things? What is relationship stuff? You know what I'm saying? I had a girl say that to me. You want to do relationship stuff, but not be in a relationship. Okay. I'll let you have it. Anyway, man, let's move on. We're not going to Showtime. What's wrong, man?
Huh?
No? You okay?
Did that text go through?
No, I'm good. I got stories for days. That's all.
Oh, you got a story?
No, I got stories for days.
You got stories.
This whole topic bringing back some flashbacks that I'm like, looking for my Rolodex.
Don't go. Be a good guy. You got a good one over there. Be good. Don't go. Oh, All right.
Well, it was just my imagination.
Run.
Running away with me.
Oh my God. Time for some headlines, man. Let's keep this flowing. We ain't gonna take no music breaks. You know what I'm talking about? We working on some short time because me and Direct TV is at war right now. That's a whole nother story. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow if I don't get no justice through my email. Just know that. Direct TV, AT&T, y'all on my ish list. All right, watch this. Oh, I was just playing. I was just playing. Anyway, man, time for some headlines because you cannot, will not, won't not start your morning without some headlines. Sammy Jones says they just simply don't know what they want. What if they know what they want, Sammy? What if they know what they want and the other person know what they want and we agreed to be single and be together, but then somebody decide they want to be together and have a title, but the other person don't want to have a title? I know what I want.
I can't wait to see the woman that wife you, boo.
Well, when you come to the wedding and you see two women walking down the aisle and I'm standing up there at the top and then y'all look at you, I'm going to point at y'all, be like, show, I'm going to just point at you. I ain't even going to say nothing. Just know when y'all throw my bachelor party, it better be off the chain. I'm marrying two women. I'm letting you know now it's not going to be a surprise.
In this country?
In this country, boy. I said what I said.
You going to be in Utah?
Utah?
Chi-Town. We might have to go to Utah and get married and come back to Chicago. Anyway. Time for these headlines, man. I'm gonna just run through these real quick. I ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time. 8-month-old girl returned safely after she was taken during a home invasion. Apparently, a 17-year-old girl said she was forced to put the infant in the car seat after the person she knew kicked in the door of her home and basically, ran off with her stuff and her kid. Basically, the infant was returned and unharmed, and she was taken to the Swedish hospital. The girl refused medical attention. All right. So I don't know if anybody got locked up due to that. Suburban Chicago men are convicted in a Mexico to Chicago drug pipeline. Ooh. That's right. Sheldon Morales, Eduardo Santana. There go my slang again. You know what I'm talking about? They worked with a supplier in Mexico and two inmates in a Texas prison to traffic, methamphetamines.
Whoa.
And fentanyl. And cocaine from Mexico to Evanston and Morton Grove. It's a big pipeline going on. Well, where can I meet them in the middle with so I can get some merch? Anyway, they caught. And right now, they facing a mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years in prison. So there we go on that. Cadillac converters are on a theft list again. Chicago police are warning that Cadillac converter thefts are on the rise. It's a costly crime. And one of our people, they got their Cadillac converter stole the other day.
Dang.
Came out, the window was busted, Cadillac converter gone. Yeah.
The window was busted. What was the point of the window being busted? You don't even need to get in the car to get a Cadillac converter.
Stealing stuff and stole the Cadillac converter too. It can cost you up to $3,000, ladies and gentlemen. And I know they saying do stuff like common safety measures to deter thieves is the cage or a lock that makes it harder to steal. Who the hell is gonna go through all that, man? Or mark your Cadillac converter. So I don't know.
It's funny you say that because there was a story this morning, September 11th, here in the Logan Square area. At one school, they said if you bring your car with your catalytic converter, they're gonna spray paint it pink for you.
Oh, okay. Pinky.
Starting September 11th. So I don't know if they're going to do that in every community.
Just put Chiblizz on mine. Chiblizz will kick your ass if you steal his Cadillac converter. Know that. All right. How about that? All right. Moving on. The
person that probably stole your Cadillac converter probably can't read.
Stoney says, boy, and Music Genius, just make sure you invite me to the wedding. It's going to be lit. Definitely will. You better know it. And I'm inviting all my exes. Know that. All right. Liv, you'll be the matron of honor or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. University of Illinois.
I'm going to be I can't be your best man because I know that's probably going to be Stoney. So
No, Stoney can't be the best man. Stoney gonna be one of the groomsmen because when you put a suit on that boy, bow. You know what I'm talking about?
oh, you know what? How about I be the one that get you married? I'll go and get my license.
We'll work it out.
With all your damn exes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You'll be there.
I'm gonna
With
go
all
and
your damn exes is gonna be there. I might play security.
Just know
you
you'll
gonna
be
play
there.
security?
With all your damn exes is gonna be there.
Just
Bro,
know
it's gonna be crazy.
it's gonna be a role
That's
for.
why I want to be the one that's actually up there right in the front, like saying, because I'm gonna be able to look at all the faces. So I'm gonna be able to know when to run first.
You know, I might even make you the coordinator too. You know what I'm talking about? You dope at a lot of stuff. Everybody's gonna play a role in this. All right. University of Illinois prepares for monkeypox threat as Illinois students return to the campus. Next week, more than 50,000 students will flood the campus of University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. And this time around, there's another virus to be concerned about, monkeypox. All right, on May the 18th, the first case of monkeypox was reported to the U.S. Now we have 8,900 cases that have been reported. All right, so that is something that is being, investigated. To start, the campus will have 20 doses of Hayanos. Am I saying this right? The Hayanos vaccine.
The monkeypox juice.
Yeah, monkeypox juice. We're gonna say that, and we'll get more if needed. So anybody that's on their way to University of Illinois, they got something for your ass. You're gonna get a dose of this monkeypox juice.
Well, you already know they out there juicing on campus, so they're gonna need it.
That's where they do the most juicing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, college life, I wish I can go back.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
Damn.
Lord.
Best time of my life.
I wish I would have went to a 4 year just for it.
Man, I was a slut.
Going to HBCU life was the best.
All right, yeah.
I probably would have a couple kids by now.
Man, salute to all my partners back from college, man. We did that.
Mm-hmm.
We did them. Anyway, last but not least, Chicago charges have been filed against a Chicago man who allegedly concealed a gun on the CTA platform this morning in the South Loop. Police said 22-year-old Arion Harrington was seen clutching his waistband where he apparently was concealing a gun around 1 a.m. on the Harrison Red Line. Harrison tried to run away. Well, Harrington tried to run away and was arrested by Public Transportation Tactical Team. All right. Harrington of Bronzeville was charged with unlawful use of a weapon, criminal damage to government property, and trespassing on the CTA. Now, what did he do to say unlawful use of the weapon? He didn't up the weapon. He clutched it in his waistline. I think you need to have a weapon on the red line personally, but that's his business.
What's
right?
going on 79th Street? Because y'all been on that 79th red line stop been on the news too many times this week.
Shootings, robbings, stabbings. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on. But those are your headlines this morning, because you will not, won't not start your morning without some headlines, dog. All right, time for some weather traffic. What's the biz? Livy.
What's up? Hey now. I am that girl Olivia with your morning weather and traffic report, brought to you by no other than Dell Consulting Company. Yes, indeed. Take a moment out of your life and get in tune with him. If you need some consulting, you need some talking to, you need some guidance, you need some lead into the water, then go ahead and get in tune with Dell. He definitely could go ahead and help you out in many different ways, from letting you know you're too fat to letting you know you talk too much. I'm just saying, Dell definitely has all the keys in his pocket.
Deli ever told you talk too much?
No, he did tell me I needed to lose weight, though. I was like, oh my God.
Well, you're looking great. I'm going to say that.
So yeah, I took his clue and it's happening. So yeah. But the critiques are great, and everybody needs a really good business consultant in real life, for real. Whatever industry you're in, that's the person you want to get into with, because he definitely is pretty smart, and I'm appreciative of him. So not right now, but after I finish talking, you can definitely go and try to find him on Facebook and on Instagram, but not while you're driving, okay? Because I don't want you to get in any accidents like the ones that are on the road right now. Now, first and foremost, we got a couple of slowdowns. We got a slowdown, a 5-minute delay on Northwestern, a slowdown, a 12-minute delay on I-90 East, and a slowdown, a 6-minute delay on Ashland Avenue. We also got some police activity. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, there's some road closures on Kedzie Avenue, west at 67th Street, West Marquette Road, and West 63rd. CTA is rerouting buses number 52, south buses. You're looking at a 5 to 10 minute delay over there in that area. We also got more police activity on Austin Boulevard, south between Fillmore Street and West Roosevelt. So be mindful of that. When you see the coppers, turn around and go the other way. Okay, you don't want to be a part of it unless you're nosy. Okay. We also got a couple accidents. Accident on I-55 south before US 12, US 20, exit 279. We got an accident on 63rd Street at Clarendon Hills. And guess what? We got a long one stalling. I'm talking about a semi-truck. Yeah, it's a long one stalling on the Eisenhower I-290 east before 25th Street, exit 18. It's relocated to First Street, and there will be stop and go traffic, especially when long things get in the way. It takes a while to get around. I'm just saying. What else do we got on the roads? We got another accident. Left lane is blocked. Tri-State I-294 south before East Sale. East St. Charles Road. There's stop and go traffic. You're looking at 30 minutes. You will be sitting. So hopefully you got something to put in your mouth during that time, unless you ate already. One more accident on Roosevelt Road at Washington in both directions. Big accident. But it looks like they are trying to get that one cleaned up. That happened a little bit ago, and they're almost cleaning it up. So you may just be free and clear. Besides that, the roads look fairly good. No white balls in the air today, which is pretty exciting. But guess what? Antoine, yeah, that guy right there, Showtime, is leading the girls to the ball.
Yeah.
Yep. We will have games on every Tuesday and Thursday. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, indeedy. So, yeah, we're mother sluggers slugging balls all over the field.
Oh, Lord.
So if you want to be a part or you want to, join the team, then, definitely get in tune with us as soon as possible. Because, boy, it feels good to hit a ball. I'm just saying. Small, big,
y'all gonna have to deal with these big balls, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, big ones are easier to hit.
Okay.
But anyway, speaking of hitting balls, guess what? The weather is pretty fantastic today. I know yesterday you guys got a little wet, but today, it's exciting to say that. Oh my gosh, sorry. I was on flow, and then look it just froze up. It was like no weather today. This morning when I woke up, it was already 73 degrees, which was really, really crazy. I was like, how could it be that hot already? Like already it was 73 degrees at, what was it, 6:45 when I looked at what the weather was. It said 73 degrees. That's insane, right?
Yes.
So could you imagine it? It went up. It's 80 degrees now, okay? We will get a high of 85, and the sun is going to pound you right in the face, on the back, on the shoulder, on the thigh, whatever it is. So if you need some color somewhere, guess what? Take it all off and get the color today, because you will get it as much as possible, especially on top of getting the nice sun beating down on your skin. You'll be a little sweaty because humidity is at 51% today. Not too bad. Ooh. But make sure you clean between those walls so it won't stink. I'm just saying. Oh, wait, we going to get on the boat today? Is that what's
time you on the boat, Stunner?
I'm on my way.
What time you on the boat? We gonna the morning jump off might come join you. Let me know. Text me. Let me know the details.
Yes, especially because the winds are not heavy today. They are only at 6 miles per hour, so the boat is going to be fantastic to be on. So, anyways, since the water is not pouring from the sky, I suggest you get wet from somewhere else. But enjoy your day as much as possible. I'm that girl, Olivia, and that is your morning weather and traffic report. Brought to you by no other than Mother Sluggers.
Gang, gang.
Because we ready to slug some balls.
Liv, we was out there yesterday. I had a couple other ladies out there yesterday. I had a couple other ladies out there over in Oakland.
Yeah, at the back, I just wanted to make it. But
it was fun. We went over to Humboldt and saw the competition. I was like, we got some work to do.
Can you hear?
Hey, look, when you guys posted that in the chat and said that the competition looked like pros, and then she said, what position does everybody play? I was about to say, just cheerleader.
They was out there diving for balls, going in head first in home plate. I was like,
wait, was those young teams or this was same age teams?
So this is a team that's going to be, those are teams that's going to be in the league. And they were out there playing like they was playing for some money.
What?
Well, you know what?
I thought this was supposed to be for fun.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I no disrespect to the mother sluggers, but I'm sorry, Showtime. I'm gonna have to jump ship and go with the team that likes to dive for balls face first.
Man, they was out there like they was all-star team, boy.
Thank you.
So that leads to what my biz tip is for today. My biz tip is get involved. Get involved with other things. Yes, maybe your industry, radio personality,
Yes.
or maybe you're a chef, or maybe you're a DJ, or maybe you're a doctor or a lawyer. But getting involved in community events helps open and helps expand your business in a whole nother way. You end up meeting new people that you would have never thought to talk about. Like being in this group right here with these young ladies right here, I would have never met half of the women that are in that group. That wouldn't have been like my group that I would have ventured out to, but they're all amazing,
Wow.
and they're funny, and like it's really cool because now guess what? I got a whole nother network of people that I can now network and talk to about my business. Because when you do, people that are into community stuff, like being a part of a sorority or being a part of the military or being a part of a team, guess what? The people that you're in with are the ones that are going to support you. They're going to buy everything that you have. They're going to share. They're going to talk about it. They're going to support you because you have become a part of their family. It's like building these other families, right? Just like our little small radio family or your little small group of friends or your family over here. Guess what? It's a way of building a new group of people that are going to support you, that are going to help you get to wherever it is that you want to get at because they believe in you. They build a different bond with you, right? They know you differently. And remember, the key to everything in order to be able to grow is people buy from who?
People they like, know, trust.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you start getting in all these other extra groups, you're building more groups of people that know, like, and trust you. So therefore, you're going to get more support from different areas. And you just end up bonding differently, and you're expanding your brain differently, and you're learning about stuff that is completely different than you ever talked about. Probably end up eating new food and, going to new places. So get involved in your community. Get involved with the people that you may not necessarily think that's the group that you want to be. Baseball? Me?
Yeah.
The last time that I played softball was, 8th grade. We were the Orange Crushers. I played third base. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, I also did coach when I lived in Indiana, out there. I did coach baseball out there with the boys out there. But at the end of the day, even though it's been forever, it was about jumping in and being a part of something. Expand my brain. And sometimes we are so complacent on doing the same thing that then we end up getting bored, or we end up getting tired, or we end up getting depressed. Or so then when you decide to jump into something else, that new group of people can build a whole new energy for you. That new group of people can spark a whole new light for you that you didn't even think could get sparked because, now it's a new thought process that's happening. New thoughts like, shoot, first of all, when they named the team Mother Sluggers, I was a little bit upset. Like, no, I don't want to be a mother slugger because I don't even slug my mother. Right?
But no, I think, and I was going to ask you, but you hit it dead on the head. Like sometimes, and whatever field you in, but in media, you can become overconsumed with it. As much as we love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I'm passionate about it. But radio, promoting parties, the magazine, the DJing, it's all in the same realm. And sometimes it can be over consuming. So when you get something where I can build with, like you say, with a whole nother entity outside of media, now it's refreshing. And now they look at you like, hey, they're doing something awesome. And you looking at them like, hey, everything you doing is awesome. So that's a whole, like you say, a whole nother circle.
And it helps. What it does is, the other reason why I did say yes to it is because of where I am in my life. I need to learn to find balance. I don't have balance. Right. All I think about, all I dream about, all I eat about is radio and the magazine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no other life outside of that. And like, I have maybe lost friends or have hurt people because that's been my only focus. So I needed to figure out a way to find some type of balance for me to do something outside of that so that my world isn't consumed in just this. Because right now my world is so consumed in this, I can't see or hear anything else, and that's not a bad thing. But for my mental, I need balance. I need some, and this is going to bring balance to my life. Now, of course, there's some other things that I'm going to start incorporating, like I did my little chakra test, and you know what I'm saying? But I need to find balance. I need all of this to balance up so that I can really get what I want, and so that I can really be the influencer that I want to be. Like, that's the, so that's what it's about.
That's dope. No, for real. I think that's rather dope. And I think that's good advice to me and anybody else, everybody that's on the live, Showtime, anybody else. Sometimes you do got to seek that something outside of what you do every day, all day. Talk about, eat, breathe, sleep. This because I know I've pushed away people from, just being so driven with this. Even family members who over time who felt some kind of way where it's just like, oh, you think you this, you think that. No, I'm just locked in.
Yeah, go out to eat. I'm taping my food, stand in the store. I got to tape this, it's like, Jesus Christ, do I have anything else? Nobody wants to be around. I don't even get invited to go to a party because most people know that I don't even think I know how to party, to be honest with you. If I be honest,
hard.
Like I don't know how to I don't even know if I know how to laugh at a joke that's not on air, like in all actuality. So it's like, okay, let's time to like fix that, right?
Yeah. Dope. Okay, Livy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What the traffic was the biz, baby. Time for some spin noise. My man, Showtime, what you got going? And hey, pretty hippie plain Jane, what you pretty suit? We see you in the cut over there. Don't think we don't see you, girl. We see you.
Definitely. I even my glasses so I can see them lips, girl.
You see? You see what I'm saying?
That's why I had to get these. I was like, I got to be able to see this girl in the morning.
When compliments become flirts, you know what I'm talking about? Anyway, time for some sports. What you got on the sports side, Showtime? You feel me?
Well, we got some good news and bad news for the Bears.
Don't say it, Showtime. Don't say it, please.
And I hate to say that I'm right.
Oh,
I ain't right yet because the season hasn't started yet. But
don't let them.
We already showing signs that it's gonna be a 4 or 5 game win season, and I'll tell you why. Not only do we have our All-Pro linebacker Roquan Smith requesting a trade because he says, quote, the team isn't negotiating in good faith. Now, he's representing himself, which I get it. It's whatever. You're smart enough to represent yourself. You cool. Richard Sherman did the same thing. However, players tend to overvalue themselves way more than franchises do. He didn't want the number that the Chicago Bears put out there for him. Of course, he get the final end of his contract. At the end of the day, the Bears didn't offer him what he wanted. He feel like the new regime. Now they have a new head coach, a new GM, a new offense and defensive coordinator. So everybody's new, which is why I would say the Bears are going to finish last in the division and probably be one of the worst in the NFL. Not only that, we had another injury at the wide receiver position. Considering that this wide receiver room is pretty shallow as it is, it's Darnell Mooney and whoever the hell else is it. Pringle's injured. You drafted this guy in the 3rd round. He's out right now. Then you just had another guy who got injured. I forgot his name. But it goes to show you because he was a nobody too. So at the end of it, let's just be real. At the end of the day, the Bears need help on offense. And I think right now with everything that they're trying to do, they're not trying to spend a lot of money because they want to build from the ground up. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Out of the 32 teams in the NFL, the Bears rank, 5th in the most expensive franchise, being the most important. But they also rank 7th when it comes to crowds being, whether it be at home or away.
That ain't bad, is it? That's not bad.
No, that is great. But that's not an excuse for them to be what they are now. So the large fan base of the Chicago Bears this year will have to endure a brand spanking new horrific season by this team this year. And it's unfortunate because right now we're on Justin Fields' rookie season. We're on his rookie contract. Technically, when a team is on a quarterback's rookie contract who's set to be a star, you surround him with as many pieces as you can. A la like a Justin Herbert right now, who they just stole Khalil Mack and got a few other pieces to go around and to make that team championship worthy. So this Bears team has a lot of work to do in the next few years if they ever plan on keeping Justin Fields. And I'm gonna say this.
Mhm.
I don't like how the Bears management is handling the players right now. You got Tevin Jenkins, who I talked about, who there seemed to be some problems with. He didn't practice the other day. They had like an open practice at Soldier Field, I believe, yesterday for families and all of that. He wasn't there. Hey, man, it's embarrassing. You got a friend. It's embarrassing, man. For a flagship franchise like the Chicago Bears to be where they are, it's embarrassing.
Well, okay, so I got some questions.
Talk to me.
Roquan Smith, as dope as he is, and I don't mean this with disrespect. You know, he's dope, but he's not a Khalil Mack or a Brian Urlacher. He's you know, he is replaceable.
He's replaceable, but
I don't think what they offered him was disrespectful.
It's going to be hard to replace his production because he's led this team in tackles, I believe, for the past couple of years. But at the same time, if you're the Chicago Bears, you're not trying to pay anybody anything right now because you need to rebuild this team. And then also, you don't want to pay somebody a lot of money, giving them the impression that this is going to be a winning team, which is why you haven't heard the Bears bring in any big-name free agents.
That was next. Pause. Now, I don't know if it's just jokes, but I hear, because I keep my ear to the streets.
If you say Odell Beckham, it's not going to happen. It's not gonna. Odell Beckham's not gonna. Why? If I don't want to use the analogy, but if you had money and you had the chance to go to see LeBron or you go to see Sacramento, who you going to see?
Of course, I'm going to see LeBron.
Exactly. So why, if I'm the Odell Beckham, if I had the opportunity to go back to the team I just won a championship with, then go to a team that not only didn't make the playoffs last year, but it looked like they're gonna look like Boo Boo the Fool this year again too.
Because Showtime, sometimes people want to attach themselves to a situation that's not so good, so they can go make them epic. And then at the end, when they do something big, like win a championship, it's like, hey, I did that.
Stop fooling yourself, bro.
Okay.
Stop lying to yourself, because if you in a situation, if you ain't from Chicago, you wouldn't be coming here.
I guess I'm gonna take back those socks.
All right, real quick.
Keep them to walk all over.
real quick, two more stories. NFL. So NFL's trying to put their stamp on every single damn day of the week. All right, we saw a couple years back they had games on Wednesday and Thursday nights, even Tuesday nights. Well, now the NFL may be starting in 2023 to have games on Black Friday. Okay. That's right. They want their hands in that Black Friday money too. So they might have a few games scheduled next year on Friday, Black Friday of next year. And last but not least, gotta get respect to the ladies. Serena Williams.
Oh,
Lord have mercy, Serena Williams. Take a second. She's retiring. We can legitimately call her the GOAT of tennis.
Yes.
Male or female, I don't care. She has put in her work, coming all the way from Compton with her sister. We saw the story. King was it King Richard, King Charles, something like that. 73 single titles, 23 Grand Slams, 4 gold medals. I mean, she has done everything that is possibly could be done in the sport of tennis. And every time she wins, she's breaking records. There's not enough love and respect given for our Black athletes, especially our African-American women athletes. And she needs to be on the pedestal or the Mount Rushmore of athletes, of Black athletes, period.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Big up Serena Williams, man. Epic career.
Definitely.
Epic career. I don't think you know what I'm saying, she definitely has to go down in the Sports Hall of Fame, the Tennis Hall of Fame. She did that. Stellar.
I mean, she won a title while she was pregnant.
Yes.
I mean,
the only thing I've ever questioned about Serena Williams is her photo shoots. You know what I'm talking about?
No, the makeup she be wearing, because she don't be she be looking like she be having the old folks in the nursing home funeral home makeup.
Yeah.
Leave her alone. Stop it. She just ain't had nobody show her how to do it the right way.
Looking like a carcass.
But when
Oh my gosh.
but when it comes to that tennis, boy, she'll run circles around everybody around this piece.
Right.
No, salute going out to Serena, man. Great job on the sports. How can the people find you, my brother?
Sports 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, like your local 7-Eleven. Go ahead and find me Showtime Sports page in Chicago for spotlighting leaders and innovators in the city.
Innovators and leaders and all that good stuff. And now we got some entertainment with the girl with the pretty melanin. I'm talking about pretty hippie plain Jane. Talk to me. How you doing?
I'm well, thank you for asking. Today in entertainment news, it's a wrap. Last week on Bossa reported that the lawyers of Ahmaud Arbery's murderers, Gregory and Travis McMichael, were begging the court for leniency by sentencing two bloodthirsty racists to only 20 years behind bars. To psych, you thought. According to CNN, Travis McMichael, the man who pulled the trigger on the shotgun that killed Arbery, was sentenced to another life sentence for federal hate crimes on top of the one he was already hit with for the murder itself. Ain't no leniency, they say. Travis' father, Gregory McMichael, and their neighbor, William Roddy Bryan, will also be sentenced later today in the same courtroom for the exact same charges. Hopefully there is a clean sweep and all these soup cookies get life in prison.
That's right. So the man got 2 life sentences. Let's go ahead and finish the trifecta and lock their ass on up for life.
Yes, I know the Black community is definitely celebrating that as a win. Not to mention, I believe Breonna Taylor's murderers we got justice for her murder as well.
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
Thank God for that. Next up in entertainment news, an ICU nurse has been charged with the 6 counts of murder and 5 counts of vehicular manslaughter after a fiery 100 miles per hour crash left a pregnant woman, her unborn child, 1-year-old son, and 4 others dead. Nicole L. Linton, 37-year-old nurse from Texas who works in Los Angeles, was charged Monday over the Thursday crash that killed 6 and left 8 others injured. If convicted as charged, she could face up to 90 years in prison, which she has already been charged, and she has received that 90 years. Police say Linton slammed her car into 5 other vehicles while driving as fast as 100 miles per hour by an intersection at Windsor Hills. LA County DA George Gaskin revealed during a press conference on Monday there is no evidence that Linton was under the influence of alcohol during the time of the crash. She was released from the hospital Sunday and is now held in the Century Regional Detention Center in Linwood, California, on a $9 million bond. The ICU nurse cooperated with the investigators, including checking her blood work to see if she was under the influence when the fatal collision took place. Gaskin said during Monday's press conference that there was no evidence of alcohol use at this point. A woman who identified herself as Linton's friend previously told reporters she was drunk and fighting with her boyfriend just before she had gotten into the crash and smashed into a traffic jam.
Wow.
So
sad, man.
Wow,
sad.
that is sad.
I just hope the truth comes out, and justice will be served in the end, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, they cracking down. Thank God. Last up in entertainment news, a groom decided to embarrass his soon-to-be wife on their wedding day by showing a 5-minute video of her cheating on him with his brother. The Sun reports the resurfaced clip from 2019 has been making its rounds on TikTok. Footage shows the couple walking down the aisle seemingly cheerful, but what's supposed to be a beautiful moment between the newlyweds suddenly took a turn for the worse. When the shocking video started to play in a room full of family and friends, the video plastered onto a big screen and showed the bride getting down and dirty with the reported brother. According to reports, the brother's wife was also pregnant at the time. In the TikTok video, the groom is shoving the bride and it's her saying, "Did you think I wouldn't know about this?" The bride responded by throwing her bouquet at the groom. The resurfaced video has garnered almost 6 million views, with viewers questioning the groom's motives. One user wrote in the comments, "So why did he waste all that money on the wedding?" Others supported the groom's decision to expose his wife, with one user saying the best revenge in front of all of their family and friends. So
It's about to be 6 million and one. Send me the link to that video.
We need a scandal. We need a scandal video. Pretty Hippie Plain Jane, Olivia, and Showtime. We need something edgy that's just gonna push us over the top and get us 6 million views.
You know what?
Think about it.
I'm gonna work on that.
Right.
And then breaking news in the entertainment industry: The Breakfast Club. Angela Yee is calling it quits. So we don't know if they're ending the Breakfast Club for sure or if they're replacing her. But she definitely took to Twitter this morning and said the Breakfast Club is over.
Yep, as
Which
you
has been
know.
a great staple
Yeah.
in our community and the entertainment world. So that's unfortunate. Hopefully she finds greater opportunities and we see more of her.
Radio show, isn't
Yeah.
she? She's
Well,
starting her own
She actually has a show called Lip Service,
right?
Where she it's a platform she has. She's been doing it for years, and sometimes she has other women guests on there as well. But she interviews high profile celebrities all the time. So she's been doing her things from writing books as well. And she's tied to all kind of other type of media outlets and stuff like that, doing stuff. So I ain't worried about Angela, even though the Breakfast Club was a monumental move. I do believe like each one of those entities have become so busy and so huge. You know what I'm saying? DJ Envy is a legend in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, and between the real estate that he does and the cars and car shows and stuff, I can imagine he got a full plate. Of course, Charlemagne the God, what the hell ain't he doing these days? You know what I'm saying? A million podcasts, radio shows, books, guest appearances. Yeah, it was a good ride, man. And you would like
his own show too, right?
Yeah, he got another show as well. He always had his own solo show, even with the Breakfast Club going on. So, you ride the wave as long as you can, and then when it's time to say farewell, it's farewell.
Farewell, and
Even the chemistry of the past year show, this past year compared to other years, it hasn't been the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you can tell.
Drake.
Anyway, Pretty Hippie Plain Jane, how can the people find you?
Y'all can go to Instagram and find me at Pretty Hippie Plain Jane, playing PLANE. She missed the game.
You feel me? And they'll be okay. They got the morning jump off now.
That's right.
They got us. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all ain't going nowhere on me. Handcuff y'all to the microphones or something. Anyway.
They're movable. They're movable, please.
You wasn't supposed to say that.
Yeah.
You wasn't supposed to say that.
The cord comes off.
Your handcuffs in your bedroom, sir.
Y'all so
You didn't even stand up for this. That's okay. I got a more effective method. All right. Next time y'all come to the studio, nobody leaves.
And then you woke up.
Where's the crickets? Which one of these?
This one. Not that. This one. You see how they all got quiet? Anyway, we know you got to get back to your breakfast and your drinking and all that stuff. Hold on.
Get in his mouth stuff. You got a text to finish.
That's okay. Well, Liv, how can they find you? What's going on? What you got going on the rest of this week?
The rest of the week is just a great week. You guys know that America's Big Sisters is here. I did the event last year. Trajil Wade, just Dwayne Wade's sister, she does this big event. The Business Magazine has been deemed as one of the official media for this event, so I'm really excited about that. So our logo will be on the backdrop, but I'll be out there covering the event. It is on Friday from 9 a.m. to 12. It's an early event, but this is a way to get back to the girls, especially helping our young girls find entrepreneurship. Last year I met a young lady. She was 10 or 11 years old. She has her own ballerina company, and basically what she does is she said that she got tired of the fact that all her friends kept on dropping out of class. you know. And so she went to her mom and was like, what can we do to stop my friends from dropping out of class? Because her friends obviously couldn't afford it. So she started a business to help fund to be able to make sure that her friends can stay in ballet class with her.
Wow.
Yeah. So now she is 13 years old. She's performed in like all kind of places. Absolutely amazing. But this is what Trudell Wade does. She helps groom these young ladies. I mean, I even met a 5-year-old last year that had her own lip gloss line, and she was able to stand there and talk to me and tell me about her whole line and the different colors. And when mommy tried to interrupt, because her mom she said, I could talk. It was the cutest little thing ever. But that's what Trudell Wade is doing right now for these young ladies. She's helped building them up. She has these workshops that they actually are a part of throughout the whole summertime. And then at the end, they do this big old program so that they can be able to talk about it. They're going to have workshops. But it is absolutely amazing. And if you have time, be a part of it. I definitely posted the flyer on my page. But this is something that's ongoing. And you guys know who Trudell is. She helped Dwayne Wade build his foundation, you know, so a really amazing woman in this community. So we're going to definitely go out and support that. The other thing that's going on, Philomena, Miss Philly, she has an event at the Promontory.
Okay.
So she'll be performing this weekend. Make sure you guys go and check her out. And I think she has a back-to-back event. So she'll be performing again at another place as well. So definitely go and support that. Exciting news. I got invited to host the Alderman of Markham's event. Yes. I was super excited. She actually called on the phone and asked to come out and host their Labor Day event. So that's what I'll be doing for Labor Day, hosting the event for the Alderman of Markham. They've been doing this event. She's been the Alderman for the past 3 years. So this is exciting to be able to even be in front of a group of people like that. To MC that whole event is going to be amazing. So mark your calendars for that. You guys can come on out to Markham and be a part of that event. It's going to be fantastic. It's on September 3rd. And of course, I need you guys to all put something sweet in your mouth because Buzztopia is going crazy. I want you guys to go right now to the website, www.buzztopia, Topia. She has all kind of honey. I'm talking natural, organic, pure honey. Her business partner, they were in the military together, so he owns the actual hive that she's getting these bees from. She has sweet heat honey. She has blueberry honey. She has raspberry honey. She has lemon honey. She has cinnamon and caramel honey. She has chocolate honey, and they are all amazing. We went out to Houston.
I didn't know that many honeys existed.
Yeah, so the thing is, the honey is pure honey, right? And what she did was she infused it with the flavor. So she did the infusing, but it's still pure honey. Each chocolate stick is only 15 grams. So therefore, you're not gaining a whole bunch of weight. We also have the Acacia, which is good for people who have diabetes, who are trying to keep their sugar low. That's the Acacia honey for people for weight loss and things like that. They come in sticks. They come in jars. We have a whole bunch going on, but we went out. I took her out there to Houston this week, past week right here. We stayed out there and we had an amazing time. Signed up for the market, dang near sold out. So it was fantastic. Then turned around and went to the address. So shout out to the security over at the address. Absolutely amazing. Definitely booking an event there. They need a new promoter. So I'll definitely be going on as a new promoter over at the address. And then found out a liquor store out there in Houston as well. So I'll be doing the new promotions for that liquor store too. The liquor store is absolutely amazing. They need to grow their numbers. So again, it's all about networking. You never know who you're going to meet, you guys. So network. Don't be afraid to talk to people. Don't be afraid. Don't turn your shoulder because the person, may look a little ugly or, they may not have on the right color or they just may not be a cup of tea because you never know. That person may be the person to open up another door for you. So get to know people for real. And then I know I keep going on, but on Liv's Hot List, go to Liv's Hot List and I post these, who is it? Whose song is it? I post those a lot on Liv's Hot List. Like the other day, I posted just the beat to one of our favorite local artists that always check in on my, and I asked who was that. Now, so far, Lamar Creations has gotten all the answers right. He didn't answer yesterday, but he doesn't know that if he gets one more answer, he's going to win a really special prize, and it's going to be great. So if you guys want to be a part of that, keep on paying attention. Look, he said keep playing with her hair. Look, he watching you, girl.
Oh my God.
That's the only one on right now. Anywho,
I don't know what kind of mojo you got, girl. Like,
it's that TikTok.
that TikTok. That's what it is.
I still ain't see the TikTok. What's going on with TikTok?
You gotta go see her TikTok.
I ain't on TikTok like that. You
are missing out.
Hey Joe, she had this very beautiful picture the other day. It was on Instagram, and she was holding the hair up, and you know what I'm saying, the melanin was just.
There was the one where she changed outfits. She went from like being like this, and then all of a sudden she stood up and she had the dress on and was just like,
I love y'all so much. If don't nobody else tell me throughout the day.
Oh, jeez. Okay, here you go. Yes. Look, yes. It's the happy lady. That's what it is. NDR replays in my head every time she pops up.
Yeah. And it'd be so funny because I'll be scrolling through TikTok just looking, and then I'll be like, dang, why is her lips so juicy?
No.
Man.
My mama always talked about my lips. Little big lip.
No, they
called me
perfect.
Tony Childs from Girlfriend.
From Girlfriend.
They perfect. I get excited.
Oh Lord.
Say the guy, whoever, he's a lucky guy. All right. Anyway, yes, salute going out to Pretty Hippie Plain Jane. That girl, Olivia, you are doing some amazing things. Salute to you, man. And you know, from everything, you know, supporting the women's movement to, you know, kicking it with the mayor of Harvey and everything. Next level things. We always talk about getting out of our comfort zones and expanding our brands. And yeah, this is cool what we doing, but always looking to do more. And I think, you know what I'm saying, just salute to what you got going on.
Thank you very much. I hope that encourages people to know that you sometimes you think that this is all you can do, right? But there's still more.
Yeah.
There's still more.
Yeah.
So keep tapping in.
Look at him, just sucking and went and switch pages. You know he got about 5 pages.
My
Look at
gosh.
him. Yes. Boy, you so light skinned.
Is that the same person from the
my
Black?
future soul?
Yes.
My future soul snatcher. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Anyway, man, listen.
Soul snatcher.
Make sure y'all come out this weekend, man. Saturday, I got a few, you know what I'm saying, just random little DJ gigs that I will be partaking in, you know what I'm saying? But salute to each one of those endeavors. But I really want to talk about my Sunday venture. I want y'all to really come out and support this. We got the back to school summer event. All right. Big ups to Plow's Gift Shop, Solo Beauty Supply. I think we can never have too many back to school events or feeding the homeless events or taking care of the community events, because ultimately we do all this great work to be able to give back to our communities or where we came up from or put on for the kids or the elderly or whoever. So come out this Sunday, August the 14th. I will be DJing. I will be the soundtrack, baby. You feel me? Back to school summer event, August the 14th, this Sunday, 9011 South Ashland, 12 noon to 5 p.m. We got the book bag giveaway. We got the bouncy house, all right? We got the vendors in the building. We're going to raffle off a bike. It's going to be food, games, and more. And like I say, your boy Chiblizz, I'll be on the ones and twos, turning the damn kids up. You feel me? And by the time they come back to y'all, they still gonna be bouncing off the walls. But no, bring your shorty if you got one. Or if you ain't got no shorty, just come, bring a donation or something, or just come and just be there, the energy, and take part in something great this Sunday, August the 14th. All right. All right. Big ups going out to Miss Sade Bates. Salute going out to you. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate the love, and you know what I'm saying, always booking me for those events. Keep me on deck. All right. Follow your boy Chiblizz on everything. CHIBLIZZ. That's CHIBLIZZ on all social media platforms. Did you tell them where to find you, Liv?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, that's what's
Monday
up.
through Thursday, right here. And on Sunday, SO 106.3. Time to get your promo in, though, you guys.
Yes.
Come on now. You're getting ready to get close to this holiday time. Are you thinking about it? Do you want to come in? Do you want to interview? Do you want to be on the show? Do you want to talk about yourself? Do you got something for sale? This is the place to do it.
Let's get it. All right. Remember, through every dark night, it's a brighter day after that. So no matter how hard it gets, stick your chest out. Keep your head up and deal with it. You will be okay. Much love to each and every artist that we put on for out here, man. Just know we go to war for y'all on a regular. All right. Boy, if y'all only knew. Anyway, on the way out the door, you know me. No. Almost forgot.
Is you cool?
Is you cool? I don't think I was cool right there. Go check out the new EP, man. The Blizz Effect 2 on the way. Oh, I just dropped some new stuff this weekend, man. I mean, with this Monday with Dantana. Like 3 new bangers. You ain't ready, Liv. You ain't ready. Hey, man, listening party, all that stuff coming up. The promo tour, we working on it. Just stay tuned for more greatness. And just like that,
we go.
See y'all tomorrow at 9 a.m. It's the morning jump off.
I been in the food, I overlap, hanging with none of these dudes. The few that I do, keep on my tool. One of your ego is gonna get bruised. I burn it down, y'all gave me the few. Trying to enjoy success at the booze. The boot of the booze, refuse to lose. Boys, you cool, playing with me. I been in the food, I overlap, hanging with none of these dudes. The few that I do, keep on my tool. One of your ego is gonna get bruised. I burn it down, y'all gave me the few. Trying to enjoy success, the booze, the boot of the booze, refuse to lose. I lied on my day, get my daughter to school. Maybe some money, stay out of the news. I flexing my muscle, no Terry Crew. See this little freak, just send me some news. My younger with cool G's in the dough, yo, we keep them rules. Boy, you scared, you wolf on computers. Gotta throw away, I ain't waiting on shooters. They plot, please don't be stupid. Look around, get your whole camp booted. Touch one of my whole life, get ruined. Nah, I don't cap, boy, I just do it. It's why they don't want no beef. They don't know the real me in the street. Tough, she thinking it's sweet. Treat it basic, give it as me. Oh, is you cool? Is you cool playing with me? I been in the food, I overlap, hanging with none of these dudes. The few that I do, keep on my tool. One of your ego is gonna get bruised. I burn it down, y'all gave me the few. Trying to enjoy success at the booze. The boot of the booze, refuse to lose. Boys, you cool, playing with me. I been in the food, I overlap, hanging with none of these dudes. The few that I do, keep on my tool. One of your ego is gonna get bruised. I burn it down, y'all gave me the few. Trying to enjoy success at the booze. The boot of the booze, refuse to lose. Apply pressure. Big step, make it hot. Summer weather, Chicago streets, these demons creep.